do you think, James?
I think sort of like to echo Zach's point, and I think like what I'm going to say is allowed because of what they were saying. Like, I think that we are in a very like pendulum swingy transition time, I think, in a lot of places. And I think we got to a point in like 2021, 2022, probably, where like everyone knew the rules on like how to do YouTube. It's like, here's how you make a thumbnail, and here's how you edit it, and here's how you talk when you're doing the video, and here's like how you take this idea and then you make it a YouTube idea. And I think, you know, together the audience and like a new crop of creators have decided that that's not going to be the way we're going to do it anymore. And that means that we get to figure out like a new way. And I think that just because of how things react, that I think that new way is slower. I think like more artistic, more cinematic, better written. And like Zach said, without a lot of the hacks. And I think that like a lot of the things that used to be like rules are no longer the case. Like, we make a big deal about the fact that like we're not just making car content, but like I don't think if we made car content, we would be successful. I think people would get sick of that. And I think that I said this on when we were on the phone last week, like anytime an executive tells you that you need to do something, is like, hey, you know, like you really should do a niche content is really what. Well, I remember at the beginning of Donut pitching to executives and telling them what niche content was, and they were like, oh, interesting. But now they're telling us that we have to do it. And it's like, well, as soon as you say that we have to do it, then it's cooked and we have to figure out the next thing to do, because like our idea is to figure out what to make. And so
which being niche is still valid advice in a lot of situations.
But I think that like, you know, there is like a certain freedom and a certain excitement to the fact that like kind of nobody knows what you're supposed to do right now. And I think that there's a lot of people figuring it out together, and an audience that's like very ready to look at a bunch of different things, which is a pretty exciting environment to create in.